All right. Hey, first off, tell us some of the events that you run and why you specialize in those events.
I run the 4x1, the 200, and sometimes the sprint medley relay.
Okay.
And I run those because it's what I like to do, and I find it fun to run track. So, and I get along with everybody there. So.
Yeah, I bet you do. How many years have you been running track?
2 years. I'm a sophomore now. This is my second year.
Did you start before your high school career? Did you run track in junior high or?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. From a standpoint of performance, give me an idea, and those that are watching, how you personally have been doing this year.
Well, I've been doing good, but recently I have strained my groin, so I've been taking it easy, but I've been doing better, and it's pretty good.
What are you doing to help the groin injury? Is that just a rest thing for you right now?
Yeah, I ice it for 20 minutes, and then I try to stretch it as much as I can without hurting myself. So.
How much? And so that's hindered your progress a little bit, and you're getting close to the end of the season. Are you going to be 100% by the time that you get close to sectionals, or?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be 100% okay for NCC on Friday. So they've been making me take it slow, so I'll be good for NCC.
So by Friday you should be okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your training every week. With you running 2 to 3 events, how difficult is that for you to really concentrate on being good at all of those events? So what do you do throughout the week?
Well, for the 4x1, we have to do handoffs until we get it right. So it's about 4 or 5 times. And then since I'm the starter for the 4x1, then I have to use my blocks in the baton to try to get used to that and get my start offs. And it's kind of like you have to not work yourself too hard at one event because you have multiple events to do. So
Yeah.
You just gotta work with it.
Is it just a timing thing with the baton? And again, I would imagine just working as best you can with the athlete in front of you.
Yeah.
And so what makes that so difficult at times?
Well, if they're new to it, then you have to explain it, and then you have to get their steps down, and then they have to get used to holding the baton the right way. So sometimes it's kind of frustrating, but you gotta work with it.
Yeah. Are you satisfied right now with where you're at and in the progress you've made throughout this year?
I'm satisfied. This is my second year on varsity, so I'm good with that.
Now, did you get a chance to compete in the Kokomo event this past weekend?
Yes, I did. That's where I got my medal for 3rd place.
Fantastic. Well, it wasn't a great day, though, weather-wise, was it? Very windy. How do you adjust to that? What is it? Is it a mental thing when it starts blowing like that, or do you just try to put it behind you? Or?
Well, you try to, if it's really windy, then you have to, kind of look past that, and you got to just try your best because the wind's not going to go away no matter how hard you want it to. But, you just got to work with it.
You have the NCCs hopefully coming up on Friday. I understand it could be a weather situation again, but what are you looking forward to the most on Friday? What is it that gets you going this week that you get to compete against these other teams in the NCC?
Well, every year my second year, so I want to see how good we can get and what place we can get in this meet. And last year, I think we did pretty good, but I think we can do a lot better this year, so I hope we get better at this.
I know Coach always talks about he doesn't really put too much emphasis on too many of the meets except for the NCC sectionals, and then from there. Does it add any pressure to you, or do you really mind too much?
Oh, yeah, it adds pressure because this is one of the biggest meets that we have. So we have to really try our best and get our name out there and then try to just compete with other schools.
And then of course, not too far away, you have sectionals. How do you train yourself to get ready for that and then hopefully move on from there?
Well, if we do go to sectional, this will be my first year at sectional, so I'll be new at that, and that's kind of pressure on me because I'm new, so I don't really know how it'll go, but.
Well, it sounds like to me as long as your groin holds up and everything, you should be okay. You looking forward to all this here in the next few weeks?
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of nervous, but I think I'm okay.